If you are affected by the following episode, please seek counselling or your nearest support network.
Hello everybody, this is Marjorie. I was saying yesterday we need another funeral so we can have the 4 weddings and a funeral. 4 funerals and a wedding. What way is it? You can't, Well, very sad news, right? You know my hairdresser, Kelly Marie Antoinette, her sister has passed away. Oh my God. See, when she tells me, I says, oh my God, Kelly Marie Antoinette, what's happened? She says, my sister fell out her bedroom window. She's 1 floor up and she was cleaning the window and she fell out the window. And I says, oh my God, and she fell to her death. She says, oh no, that didn't kill her. Fat boy 2 doors down, he was standing on her doorstep with a pavlova. Well, half a pavlova because, greedy Harry had eaten half of it. I says, he shouldn't have eaten that. He's diabetic. He'll end up in a coma. Anyway, he's standing on the front doorstep with this pavlova. Kylie Marie's Antoinette's sister, cleaning the windows, falls out the window, falls down, bounces on Fat Boy for 2 doors down belly, and it knocks her into her front door. And I says, oh my God, the front door killed her. She says, no, it wasn't the front door. She hit her head straight on. She's got a brass Elvis, the door knocker in the shape of Elvis's head. So she banged her head onto that and fell onto the flare, and it says home sweet home. I says, oh, it was dead sad on the mat. Fat Boy standing there with a crushed pavlova going ha ha ha. I was like, you're trying not to laugh because you'd imagine her lying there, but he's standing with his pavlova and Elvis ha ha ha, and this crushed pavlova, and I says, oh my gosh, you couldn't make that up, could you? You could not make it up. Anyway, I was going to tell you today about some of my friends and some of my colleagues that I work with. Well, we decided to have a wee run down to Helensburgh, right? Because I was hearing stories that my pal Mags, now my very good friend Mags, well, she's a wee bit of a speedy driver, is Mags. She's like Nigel Manford. You know, the racing driver. Ninja Terrier Warrior Mansell. Right, so I says, we're going to have to go down there. I'm going to have a word with her. She's going to end up getting arrested. So we thought, instead of just me going down, why don't we organise like a wee trip, right? So Gillian's retired now, but she'll be a bit of a footer, but she's a good fun. So I says to Gillian, would you like to go with me? And she says, that would be lovely, darling. And she's from Yorkshire, can't do Yorkshire accent, so that's the best I'm going to come up with. So, but she's got this bad habit, right? Every time you turn your back, she's asking, see if there's folk about, she's asking them where they come from. You could be sitting in a train station or standing at a bus stop, and she's, there she is, Gillian. She's like, if you're from Poland, stand up. If you're from Brighton, stand up. I'm not sure what part of Yorkshire that is, but I'm sure there's somebody from Yorkshire going, what's she doing? That's no Yorkshire. We'll try doing a Scottish accent and see how you get on. Anyway, so there's Gillian, there's Christine, my pal Christine. She's become Bernald, right? Now, she's a bit of a goer. And I says, Christine, this is a respectable day out. We're going to Helensburgh. They're quite posh in Helensburgh. Please put knickers on. Please put tights on. Do not fart. Do not swear. Behave yourself, right? So that was Christine, sort of. And we had one more space in the motor, and I says to my wee pal Martin, now I used to work with Martin, and I says, Martin, would you like to come with us? Now, God love him. He's quite useless, is Martin. He'll get that wee reference. I used to turn to him in the office. I went, Martin, you useless. he'll be laughing his wee socks off now, He'll be kicking his wee legs up in there, howling away, because he got a wee mention. Right, so there's Gillian, and there's who else did I say? Christine, and there's Martin. So we're in the motor. We goes down to Helen's, but Mags was that happy to see us. And I says, now listen, Mags, because you try to say it subtly, you don't want to say you're a menace, you're a danger to society and a danger to yourself in the motor. But, I heard a report because the woman told me no that long ago, one of the women for Helensburgh, right, she told me on the phone. She says, she's not stopping at the traffic lights. We've had new traffic lights put in Helensburgh. And, your pal Mags isn't really applying the laws of the lights. And I says, I'll need to talk to her anyway, right? So we're on the motor together, and Mags is driving, because we went for a wee tour of Helensburgh, you know, because Martin's no been to Helensburgh, because, well, he's useless. Christine's no been to Helensburgh, you know, because, well, she's usually lying in a gutter with her legs up in the air, you know, and, well, Gillian's too busy asking everybody where they're fae. So, we're in the motor, we're going round, and, you know, she goes right through a red light, right through a crossing, right through a red light. Police, no. It was like the police interpreters, right? So we get put into the side, and the policeman comes to the window and he says, "Hello, madam. Do you realise what you've just done?" And Mags, you know, she's like, "No. What have I done?" He says, "Did you see the traffic lights that you've just gone through?" She says, "Yes, I have, and they were lovely." And I'm sitting there thinking, she went through a red light. Anyway, I think she thought they were like disco lights, and she went right through them. So an absolute menace, right? So the police had a word, and I says, "Right, you'll have to toe the line. You'll have to behave yourself, Mags, right?" I says, "Nae more. Stick to what you're good at, singing Gaelic songs and doing the Highland Fling," right? So she's going to do that. She's awfully good with the spoons as well. I says to her, maybe do the spoons after your pudding, because, you know, we didn't all want covered in ambrosia custard, you know, with the spoons. So she's got that as well. And then Dave from the MBA office, right? He contacted me, right, and says, "Hello, Marjorie, would you mind doing like a wee talk about AMBA?" Now, for those of you who don't know, AMBA stands for the Association of MBAs. And he says, "Would you do a wee talk to some of the new students about AMBA and what it is and blah, blah, blah?" And I'm thinking, aye, no problem. Well, I misheard him. I thought he said ABBA. And I'm saying, would this Dave want me to talk about ABBA for the MBA students? There must be some for like Sweden, you know. So I thought I'll just go in and do some hurly burly, and I thought I'll just do some like a wee medley of songs, you know. Super Trooper, get the name of the game, Waterloo, you know, Waterloo. Anyway, so I thought I'll do that, and then he stops me after about 2 minutes, and he went, "Marjorie," and his face was absolutely tripping him, and I went up to him and says, "Dave, chicken tikka, tell me what's wrong."